Hello, everyone. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Andrea. Andrea is from Italy, but he lives in Wales, in the UK. So let's see what Andrea has to say. Enjoy the interview. So, hello, Andrea. How are you?
All good, you?
I'm very well. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
So, tell me, how is your day going so far?
Well, I just wake up, have a go to the gym, and have my lunch. Perfect now. Going out later, so it's all good.
Do you consider yourself to be more of a day or a night person?
Night person, definitely night person. 100% is
Always.
my biorhythmic. Is always in the night. I wake up in the afternoon.
And you always been this way?
Yes, always. Always, I'm a night person.
And where are you from, Andrea?
I'm originally from Italy,
Where's about in Italy?
Turin. Is
Mm.
a nord Turin, near Milan, but no one know about Turin.
So tell me, how was the best part of growing up in Turin?
The best part is being surrounded by amazing Baroque architecture, because it was the first capital of Italy, Turin, and where all the royal family of Italy was have the palace and everything. So
Ah,
it's all very historical.
wow, amazing. And all your family are back there?
Yeah, thank God.
Hopefully they're not gonna watch this interview.
Well, they know that.
And where are you based right now?
I'm based in Wiltshire, in Swindon.
Ah,
I
okay.
was living before in London
Mm-hmm.
with my husband. At the time, it was just my partner, and we was running a pub in London, in the
Wow,
city.
okay.
And at one point, we decide, okay, it's time to move away and settle. And we decide because my partner have an offer, job offer in Wiltshire,
I
so we
see.
move here.
I see. And why the change from Italy to England? To
Well, because well, I moved from Italy to Gran Canaria to live there,
okay.
and I was working in the pizza restaurant, and my future husband come to it, and we met. We started to date. We everything go very well, and we moved back to UK together, and we started the journey together.
Wow, that meal was his best meal ever in Gran Canaria, yeah?
Yes, I give my number under the table.
Oh my God, do you remember what was his dish when he was having the meal? Do you have in mind,
Was a
remember?
pizza. He's very picky, so pizza.
Andrea, I can see, of course, I can see your sash now. I can see that you are Mr. Fetish Wales 2023, yeah?
Yes, correct.
So walk me through a little bit about the journey, how the opportunity came along, how did you apply for it? Walk me through since you got the prize.
Well, it's been. I always admire Mr. Leather UK John Stockton, and I admire what he was doing, and I learned a lot from him, and this allowed me to want to do exactly the same from him because the problem in UK, the only title in was the Welsh one.
Okay.
So I apply, simple online apply. I have an interview with the jury, and I become the one. Mr. Fetish Welsh.
Amazing. And to be part of the competition, to become a Mr. Fetish, what's the criteria that you need to have?
I think be yourself is the most important.
Mhm.
When you are yourself, you show the people who you are, what you want to do,
Mhm.
and they believe in what you say. Because if you are yourself and people trust you, is this the only way?
That's amazing. When the time when you were sending the application online, when you were sending, did you guess or did you think that you could win?
It's no, to be honest. To be honest, no, because I never done anything like that. So was really a try.
Right.
Okay, see what's happened, and this is happened. So I'm proud.
That's amazing. That's amazing. When those opportunities, again, you look for it, you go for it, and you never know where it can take you. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty.
Yes, is jumping and jump on opportunity and see where they go. And if you fail, you fail, but
Yeah,
at least you have tried.
totally. I think when you try, it's not fair at all. You just try, then you never know. You can be yes or can be no. So there are just two
Yes,
ways.
yes. Nothing changed on your life.
So before we start our journey within the magic box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself or something that not many people know about you.
Well, about myself is always a tricky one, but I'm a dancer.
Mhm.
Okay, I love dance. For me, is my passion.
Wow.
But I never had the opportunity to be a professional dancer.
Hmm.
And another little secret. My I'm part of. Well, my family say I'm part of the royal family, Italian royal family.
Oh,
So
wow.
this is one.
There we go. There we go. There's some royal blood around you.
Yeah, there
Around.
are some royal blood, so I don't know the percentage, but
It's amazing. All right. So during the journey, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your life and also about your life overall. Okay,
yeah.
Andrea, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
Okay, yes, I'm ready.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I've got here my best friend, okay, full of wonderful questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to relax a bit before the first question, okay?
Yep.
Amazing. What's it? Is Sinru? What that means? Sinru is the.
Is Simro is Welsh in Welsh.
Oh, I see. Oh my God, that's amazing. Just made my day now. I learned something new.
You see,
Amazing.
this is life. You learn everything every day.
Let's do it. Right. So before we start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Okay.
Amazing. First question for you is what would your ideal life look like?
Ideal life. My life at the moment. I don't want to change anything.
Tell me
I
about
have
it.
a job. I have my love of my life. My husband. We've been together for 22 years now, and I don't want to change anything.
22 years. That's
Yeah.
amazing. Wow. Saying that, what's the meaning of life for you?
Meaning of life is the balance between yourself and the other, and try to support everyone,
Mhm.
even if they have a mistake. You can support them.
Amazing.
Is give and give love to the people.
Absolutely. I think we're here to share, to give and to be able to connect with people overall.
Yeah.
Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Right. Next question for you is, who is your biggest idol and what have you learned with this person?
Well, I mentioned before, my big idol is Mr. Leather UK, John Stockton. For me, is my godfather, my friends, is the person I idol 100% because I learn everything from him, how to be a slash holder, how to be a leatherman, how to be a better person.
But he holds the title right now or in the past?
He in the past. It was until 2022, I think.
So he was the big inspiration for you to apply and to become.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And what did you see in him that got your attention? What's something about him that you went like, okay, he's an inspiration?
Is how he make people feel comfortable to be themselves, and is very welcoming, and is something I am too, and is what bring me to him, because we have a very similar personality, even if we are different. But the fact that he welcomed the people all the time and don't judge and give them support when they need it.
And he's English. He's from London.
Yes. Yeah. He lives in Gloucestershire.
Do you think if I invited him for the Magic Box, he would accept it?
I think yes, but he's very shy on this. Well, shine John Stockton, no, but I have it too. See,
maybe when he watches your interview, he's gonna be encouraged to do it. Let's see.
I'm sure.
Next question.
If you don't kill me first.
Next one. Right, so before the next question, tell me what you do for work, for living.
I'm a rapper for a big drinking company like Pepsi.
Oh, so sorry, I didn't understand. You what? Sorry.
I'm a representative for Pepsi, Pepsi, Tango, Sprite.
That's amazing. They're gonna be very happy now with the advertisement you're doing right now.
Yeah, you asked me. So.
Of course, that's amazing. And you've been work for them or with them for a long while.
Is a marketing company, so they have a different contract, and I'm in this account. Before I was working for the same marketing company, but for a big energy company, energy drink company, Red Bull. Okay, so
they also gonna be very happy right now.
Yeah.
Next question for you is, what is something you wish you could do every single day?
And I do love my husband.
Oh my God, you mentioned your husband a lot. I can see the love, like just going out of your head. Like
he's my friend, he's everything for me.
Tell me, what's the biggest difference between both of you and the biggest similarity?
We are very different, as he's more serious and I'm more fun. But this make a good balance between in the couple and the relationship, because I push him to go over the top and he pushed me down. So but we have a good humor. We like socialize at the same level, and this is again a very fluid relationship.
Wow, I got goosebumps now here. You're talking that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, Andrea. And so far, through those 22 years, that you've been together, what's the most beautiful lesson you've learned from him?
The beautiful lesson is to listen.
Right.
Because before I was a rocking ball. And with him, I learned how to step back a little bit and learn to be less Italian, more English.
Between both of you, who cooks the most?
Him.
Really?
Yeah, because he's very picky and is the only one in all this world that don't like Italian food.
No way.
He don't like anything. When I cook, he started to say, "Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like." So I say, "Okay, it's fine. I don't cook anymore."
And what he cooks that you like the most?
Shepherd pie. Oh, I love shepherd pie.
Yeah.
And the roast dinner. Roast dinner is fantastic. What you do?
Wow. Very amazing. Next one. Let's do it. Hey, Andrea, next question is...
Yes.
Right, this one, look, we just talked about that. What's the biggest difference between you and your partner? I just asked you before. Okay, next question for you is, when was the last time that you cried and why?
Well, it was the funeral of my mother-in-law. Just passed away 6 months ago, and it was for me my mom, because my family is not here. They was really my parents, and when I have to say goodbye, it's been hard for me.
And when you think about her, what's the best memory that comes to your mind, if you can share?
The smile, the welcome, and the roast dinner.
Oh, that's so sweet. And so she used to cook a lot then?
Yeah, she was loving cooking.
Oh, what was her name?
Time. Stella.
Stella.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready for another question? Let's do it. Next question. Okay, so before the next question, yeah, as you hold the title about, Mr. Fetish 2023, tell me about, do you have connection with the fetish words? Tell me a little bit about your journey with the gay scene.
I have obviously connection. We know each other, but we see each other and talk in the Ask Group chat of the elite of the Sash. And is a really great group, the Sash holder, and we support each other, and is, especially in the leather and fetish community, is very camaraderism, and we are all very tied together and support each other, and something I never find before in the gay community. There are always some bitchiness, some jealousy. When in the leather and fetish community, I find my space in the gay community for this reason, because it was no judging, no bitchiness. There are a little bit, we are gay, okay, there are, but not at the extreme level of the gay community sometimes can be. And this is something I always feel very hard to accept, because we march for be pride and be unite, but when we are together, we fight to each other and become a destructive environment. And this is really bad for us community, because this can be used from outside to separate us.
Absolutely, absolutely. I totally understand your point. I think we fight for a lot of, rights for us to, to be treated as normal. But at the same time as well, the community sometimes can be a bit, crush and become a bit
Yes,
toxic.
and is we are part of one. We
Yeah,
are just one. We are different, but it's like being a big family. Okay,
abs-
there are a bitchiness, but when you needed to be united, you needed to be united,
abs-
and not every time happens is in a
yeah.
community.
Absolutely. And I think, as you said, sometimes it can happen as well, this and that. It's about ego. It's okay. All of us, we have those, you know what I mean? But until a certain time, at a point where it doesn't become toxic, it doesn't become like
Yes.
anger, it doesn't become anything more, like over the place. If something like, as you said, beating around a bit, I think all of us have this
Yeah.
thing. But
Yeah.
let's take as a joke. Let's take as a healthy way of
Yes.
expressing ourselves. And as a Mr. Fetish, when you became, do you have like certain things that you need to present, do you need to show or not? It's just you just go to parties to promote the title.
Yeah, I go around and go to social, go to party, obviously to
Hmm.
promote the fetish community in Welsh,
I see.
and connect with people and support people because there are a lot of young, curious generation,
Hmm.
and I always talk with them, give information to them how to buy stuff or where meet new people on the same fetish or leather community. Give okay, you live there, is good to go to the social in Birmingham, in Cardiff, in Newport. So give all the detail and push them to
Hmm.
become another Mr. Fetish Welsh or UK.
I see. All right. Next question for you is, who would you swap lives with for a day if you could?
Sorry? Well, well, it's a difficult question. Can be bad or good because
Both? For any reason, for any reason.
um, well, I would like to be for 24 hours in the life of my brother
Wow, tell me why.
because we are so different and totally the opposite, and
Hmm.
sometimes don't understand each other, so will be good for me to be in his for
Wow,
24 hours and understand better his life.
that's amazing. And he's the only brother you have?
Yes, thank God.
And I believe he's back in Italy.
Yeah, he is living in Italy. Yes,
Which person in your family you have the most connection?
my cousin,
Mm-hmm.
as in the family
Yeah,
or
family.
in the family. Yes, is my cousin.
Back in Italy as
We
well.
grow up. We are very similar, and he's like my sister.
Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Ready for another question?
Yep.
Let's do it. Next one. Hey, next question is, what has been the lowest point of your life?
Wow. I have a lot to say about it.
If you can share, if you can share.
Well, I have a difficult moment in my life where I was living in London and I go in deep circle of chemsex and everything,
Hmm.
and I find myself in deep um, difficulty.
Okay.
We don't realize, okay, and but thanks to my husband and thanks to myself, I push myself out and come back as I was before without any problem. But
Wow.
it's been the low point of myself.
Wow. And when was the moment that during that time when you were, being challenged, what was the moment that you said, okay, I cannot be, involved in this anymore. I need to get to go out of it. Did something happen, or you just felt like, okay, let me change my life right now?
No, well, I was starting to struggle with a job. I started to struggle to have an apartment because all this environment bring you, suck you in,
Hmm.
and totally destroy step by step your life.
Yeah.
You start to lose your job, you start to lose your apartment, and your friends disappear because all these people you think are your friends are just different level of friends, okay?
Yeah.
And you feel abandoned of yourself
Hmm.
and in the street without any help.
Wow.
And I realize, oh, what I do now, because I go to the job center and it's not really helpful. They don't help at all, unfortunately. And you 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 go to live in the street, and they say no, this is not my life.
Wow.
So I put myself up and call my husband, my partner at the time, and say I come back, and we move, and everything changed for me.
Amazing. Amazing, Andrea. Amazing. Thanks for sharing. I think it's good to talk about that because you never know. People, they might be watching the interview and maybe they are still facing the situation and they don't know how to get out, and see someone talking so open about it. Encourage them to see that there's always another way or way for you to get out of it.
Yeah, the most important is separate and isolate yourself from everything you've been. And when you separate, it's difficult, but step by step, you bring yourself with confidence of, and you rebuild your life again.
And the opposite of the question, what's the happiest point of your life so far?
You know my answer now.
I think I do. I think I do.
This ring, the moment we share this ring, it's been the most amazing moment of my life.
Oh, sweet. I can see your husband smiling all the time through the interview right now.
Yes.
I have three questions left, okay? Let's do
Yeah.
it. So before the next question, as you mentioned in the beginning about your passion, your love about dancing. So since as a young age, you always loved about express yourself through dance, through
Yes.
music.
Yes. Yes. Music is the main part of my life. When I was 6, I was dancing in front of the TV and check all the dancer in TV
Oh,
and try to copy them. So it's always been part of me because it is a moment of joy for me, of everything disappear, and I all the stress go away, and you just enjoy, and is good for your body too because you move and at the same time exercise.
it's like a therapy. I think dancing is a
Yeah.
therapy. Yeah, I can tell the same. I remember growing up. I grew up in the 80s, 90s, and I remember lambada back in Brazil. I don't know
Yes,
lambada.
I remember.
I remember of dancing lambada like every single day, like watch the TV, like you said, and it was the best period of my life as well. And I'm so grateful for that because it's somehow, as you said, you're exercising yourself. You are, it's amazing. Dancing, it's about letting everything out, like
Yes.
it's free spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yes.
Okay, next question is, if you had only 24 hours of life, what would you do?
Have a big, massive party with all my friends.
Oh,
Definitely, yes. A big, massive party, hangover, and enjoy.
dying for you is something that bothers you, or for you just see as a matter of life?
I see is a transition to something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't believe in paradise or hell. Is just a transition. What is scaring me more is the people I leave behind, because they are the one they will missing more of me.
Absolutely.
It's not me as a person, but for them, I is more hard.
I see.
So I think about them.
Yeah, I'm the same as well. I think that's, you always think about the people who stay here. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
suffer. Yeah,
I don't care if I die. Okay, it's part of life, but for them, is I think about them.
absolutely. Two questions left. Let's do it. Hey, Andrea, next question is, what's
Yes.
the best and the worst of being yourself?
Well, the best is I'm positive. I'm always give trust people. I always give opportunity to people to be themselves. But at the same time, this have put me in difficult situations sometimes, because people go and abuse you because you are. So I learn to be more careful with people.
I see. What's your star sign astrology?
I'm a Libra.
October?
Yes,
Which day?
the third.
The 3rd. Oh my God, my dad and a very good friend of mine, they are both sharing the 8th of October.
Oh, yes.
Amazing.
My husband is the 3rd of September. So, and my cousin is the 7th of October. So, it's all together.
Ready for the last question?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Last question, Andrea. But before the last question, I'm going to ask you a question in two parts, yeah? The first part of the question is, when you think about Turin, Italy, what's something that you miss about it? What's something that you go like, wow, that's, when I think about my hometown, when I think about my country, my culture, what's something that warms your heart? You go like, oh, I miss that. And the other part of the question is, how was for you growing up as a gay boy back in Turin?
Well, what I miss most is the aperitif. In Italy, they do the aperitif around 5 o'clock. You go to any bar, and there are canopy with all the food, and you drink and spend the night. There are DJ there, and you socialize with people and eating and have your dinner already there is something I miss. Because you stay with your friends, you talk, you gossip about, and at the same time you eat something is nice. When I grew up in Turin, well, it's been a very difficult life because in Italy they was very open, but I never been abused, or I never received any obstruction from my family, even if they don't understand at the beginning, but they agree to who I
Respect.
am.
Yeah. Amazing. I think that, as you said, I believe as well. Sometimes our family and some people because of different reasons like religion or society. They don't
Yeah,
understand. They don't understand. Sometimes
yeah,
for them it's difficult to take it, to understand it. But as you said, as long as they respect, they stay, they don't do anything harm, anything bad, it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Is even up uh, to you to teach them
Yeah,
how
absolutely.
what kind of gay you will be and you are,
Abs-
and unite the gay part and the son part or daughter part
Absolutely.
together and make them to realize is my son, is my daughter,
Hmm.
and now he's gay, but he's still my son. He's exactly the same person. Is the one he's cried before when I was 3 years old. Is have the same personality, and
Absolutely.
is nothing changed.
Absolutely. And sometimes, as you said as well, sometimes it's up to us to try to educate, to explain.
Educate them, yes,
Yeah, explain because they don't understand. For them, it's what they see on TV, what they show, and
yes,
sometimes, most of the time, it's not that. They need to understand that there are different ways of express yourself. You always
express
go,
yourself. Yeah,
yeah. It's not just one box. There are different tribes, different
yes,
people. So that's how. And sometimes we need to understand as well, and we need to put ourselves in their shoes and understand that for
yes,
them they don't understand and they need their time as well to
yes. They need a time.
to understand.
We when you come out sometime you even you don't know who you are,
Absolutely. Yeah,
and
absolutely. Yeah,
is that difficult, is a really complicated
yeah,
transition uh,
absolutely.
to become gay or come out, okay, because you don't know who you are.
Totally. And
You know who you are, but you don't know who you are as a gay homosexual person.
totally. And most of the time as well, as if for us it's difficult to deal with that, imagine for them that they are in a different part, different
Yes,
world. So
is
it's even
easy.
more difficult. So you need to understand sometimes. Yeah, good point. Last question is, would you
Yes,
rather be would you rather be invisible or be able to fly? And what would you do?
definitely fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can go everywhere in this world for
And
free, and I don't have to pay any airplane.
if you had the superpower of flying and you could fly anywhere right now at this moment, where would you go?
Spain.
Anywhere specific?
Where in Spain? I love the food. The Spanish food is amazing. So I will go every dinner, every evening. I will be there.
What's your favorite Spanish food?
The tapas. I love tapas. Albondigas, pulpas al aglio, gambas al aglio, pulpo. Oh, yeah.
For me, my favorite dish, not just Spanish, but ever, my favorite dish is paella. I love paella.
Yes,
I
it's
love it.
lovely paella. Yes.
Okay, it's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. Okay,
Mhm.
one word for family,
Difficult.
money,
Possible.
fear,
Never.
life,
Party.
love.
My husband.
Knew it. I knew it. Sex,
Freedom.
religion,
What?
Re- ah, got it. Politics.
What?
Okay, friendship.
Love,
Okay.
understanding, everything.
Desire,
Oh, red.
regret,
Never.
success.
Illusion.
Wish.
Peace.
One word for happiness.
Family.
One word for Turin.
Love.
Oh, one word for Italy.
Hell.
One word for Wales.
Second home.
Oh. One word for fetish.
Me.
Wow. And the last one now. I think this one is going. I know the answer already. Mr. Fetish Welsh. No, sorry. Mr. Fetish Wales 2023. One word.
Andrea.
I knew. Let's pretend I'm going to meet your husband for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your husband, define Andrea in one positive word and one negative word only. What he would say?
Difficult. Difficult. And he will say open heart.
Okay, very good. Let's play now, Andrea, in the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before you ask me the question, tell me, pizza or pasta?
Pasta.
What's your favorite pasta?
My husband pasta. It's a special seal pasta.
I love carbonara. It's my favorite pasta. And yeah, you say something? You want to say something?
Yeah, the bolognese pasta is good too.
And before you ask me the question, what's your favorite Italian word?
Amore.
Oh, amore mio.
Sí.
I remember growing up in Brazil, they were showing soap opera, and some of them, they were Italian. They were like, amore mio, all the time. Everyone in Brazil would say next amore mio. Okay, you can ask me a question now, Andrea.
Why you started to do this magic box? What is the idea you have behind all this? Is to share experience of people, or but how you started and with this idea?
Amazing, great question. I'll tell you. 2020 went, the world went upside down. Everything was happening. Of course, I think you remember as well. During that time, we could leave the house once a day for exercise, like to run or to do some exercise. Remember? So before the COVID, I was already thinking about doing something on YouTube, something that I could express myself, that I could connect with people, but I didn't know what. I said, oh my God, I want to do something, but I don't know what I can do. And I was thinking, trying to, come up with an idea, but never came along. One day, I went for a run in the park in 2020, in March. I remember the place, I remember the park, I remember the moment when I was running and this idea came along. And I stopped for a minute. I looked it up, I was like, oh my God, now I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some research and questions. I'm gonna, write some questions, and I'm gonna start asking people around the world to see what they think about that. And it's a way for me. There is a way for me to express myself. My guests can express themselves as well, and that's how the idea started. But saying that, growing up as a teenager, as an adult, when I was going on holidays with friends, there was always a moment I was like, oh, who is your favorite teacher? So I was doing that already. Of course, I was doing that, but just with friends, people who I knew it. So sometimes we are looking for a dream, for something about us, and sometimes it's here and we don't know. So I'm happy that 2020, when the COVID started. I'm not happy that started because besides this, of course, besides the negativity, even myself, I found myself in a place very badly because I didn't know what was happening. A lot of people, and I think all of us, we had those moments as well. But at the same time as well, a lot of people, they found a way to survive, to live a life. And that for me, I'm grateful for that moment because I could find something that was here, but I didn't know how to discover, to look for it. And suddenly this idea came along, and it's been a beautiful journey, Andrea. You have no idea how much I enjoy
I
connecting with
see with your smile mean a lot because like you show to everyone you really enjoy what you're doing.
Thank you. I just remember that I'm recording when I check here because for me it's like talking to a friend. You know what I mean? I'm here
Yeah,
talking.
it is what we do at the moment.
Absolutely, absolutely. Did you enjoy the interview?
Definitely, yes. Thank you for this opportunity because it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. I'm thanks so much for taking your time as well. Thank you so much for sharing your your memories in life. Bringing your positivity as well. And I can tell your friend, your husband. They say you have this positive attitude, and I can feel the way you are. I think it's, as you said, it's visible as well. I can feel the your energy. And before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Be you and enjoy yourself
The most you
because
can.
it's amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I think we are here to enjoy ourselves and be ourselves as well.
Yeah, it's difficult, especially for the new generation. They
Absolutely.
don't. They are scared to express themselves,
Absolutely.
and it's become a little bit sad to see them
Mhm.
uh, don't have the energy, the power, because they are surrounded by difficult time. And when you express yourself, you are you take out a lot of heaviness on you from your shoulder,
Abs-
and you are free.
Absolutely. Let me see your Sasha again before you go.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. Amazing. Very good.
Okay,
Thank,
perfect.
thank you so much. Regards to your husbands, to your friends, and you keep in touch, okay? Thank you for the
Okay,
interview.
Thank you very much.
Ciao,
See
ciao.
you.
Take
Enjoy your weekend.
See you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.